What's going on, what it is, what it was, what it shall be. This is JL, the Anti-Guru, and we're coming to you live. It's Monday. And you know how we do it. We always start with some music. And this might be my theme music, guys. I've been searching for something. You can tell me what you think in the comments if this is a good one. But we're going to be talking about, let's go ahead and turn the music down and jump right into this. We're going to jump right into it. What we're talking about today kind of goes along with last week's live. And before I go any further, guys, I want to let you know, I've been reading this book, The 10 Times Rule by Cardone. That's where last week's information came from. You know, I highly recommend reading if you are an entrepreneur or business owner. My network marketers can attest to this. Personal development makes a difference in your business, no matter what kind of business you have. And reading is one of those things that I push all the time. So like I say, I've been going with this book, 10 Times Rule by Grant Cardone. Can't talk tonight. Well, it happens sometimes. But tonight we're going to be talking about what is success. And I briefly touched on that last week, you know, because success can be a lot of different things. I mean, it can be found in many different realms. You know, like I say, it can be financial, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional, communal, or familiar. It can be all kinds of things, you know. And success can be different things for different people, just like different stages in your life. If you're, you know, a 10-year-old kid, you know, success might be finally getting an allowance now that you are doing some chores and you're starting to earn money. Or it could mean, you know, you turn 16 and you get your driver's license. That's success for a lot. That's success at that time in life. So success has a lot of different meanings. And it has a lot of different realms. But the one thing is success is important. Excuse me, guys. Got to drink a little water. Success is important. And why do I say that? You know, but, you know, regardless of race, culture, social group, success is vital. Especially, it's vital to the well-being of the person, the family, and any kind of group. All of these things, success is important for all different facets of our lives. Because, you know, without success, things would cease to exist, you know. And you can think of success more like growth or expansion. Because there have been plenty of examples where societies or groups didn't expand, they didn't grow. You can go back to ancient Greece, ancient Rome, the former Soviet Union. There's companies and products that no longer exist because they didn't grow, they didn't expand, and we don't hear about them. We don't know about them. They're gone. So one of the things I want to impress upon you is we must actively accomplish our goals and targets as business owners, guys. It is so easy to get complacent, especially if you attain a certain level of success. You know, so that goes back to, you know, what do you define success as? You know, my definition of success, some of you have heard this before, is the beneficial footprint that I leave on society. How many lives have I changed? How many people have I touched and made their lives better? To me, that's success. It's not always about material things. Those are not nice, money, cars, houses. You know, but those are actually just markers for success. To me, that's not true success, because I touched on this a while back. There was a marketer a long time ago. I used to be in network marketing when I first got it on the online thing. And this guy's his name was Lawrence Tam. You can Google him if you like. But he was a big-time marketer, made a lot of money. And I'll never forget, one night I was on one of these Monday night calls, and he made $80,000 on that call, because they were promoting a product, of course, at the time, and we were all on the call. But one of the things that stood out about this guy was he made a ton of money. He did all the things. He bought the cars, he fixed the house, the trips, and he started talking about he wasn't fulfilled. And he found fulfillment and found true success in going over to Africa and other undeveloped countries and building wells and schools and things like that. So, although material things are nice, and I'm not opposed to having them, I like nice things. I don't think that's a way to properly measure your success, because you don't want to buy. And here's the thing, why I talk about this, pursuing success and reaching your goals, because there are going to be people in your life who are going to give you some of those cliche statements like success is not everything. Success is a journey. It's not the destination. Okay, it sounds good, but when we go through an economic turn down like we did a couple of years ago when COVID hit, those cliche terms don't put food on the table. They don't pay bills. So what I'm talking about tonight is more of an encouraging, motivating thing to reevaluate your success, what you think success is, what you believe success is for yourself, and then also to actively pursue it. Don't allow yourself to quit. It's one thing. Well, here's the thing. It's not enough to play the game. It's vital that you learn how to win at it. Let me say that one more time. It's not enough to play the game. It's vital that you learn how to win at it, because that's one of the reasons why we're in business. So, checking my notes, guys. I want to make sure I stay on task. I don't want to keep you too long. I know I've been on here about 5 or 6 minutes, and I promise I won't be too much longer, because here's the thing, without success, people can't buy goods and services. If companies don't succeed, if people don't succeed, they won't have the resources or the money in order for that exchange, And here's another thing that I want you to consider. And here's the other thing. Let me back up, because here's one thing that success can guarantee. It guarantees that both you and your ideas will survive in undiscovered country. Undiscovered country is the future, because it'll always be undiscovered, but you're always moving towards it. So realize that success is vital, so that you and your ideas move into the future. So I want you to consider this, though, because this is because you're going to come across these naysayers, these backbiters, these ankle biters, tire kickers, all these people. When someone downplays success, do you think they do so because they're trying to diminish something that they haven't been able to attain? So when you come across those people that give you those cliche things like, oh, success is not everything, or they say money's not everything, usually those people they say that because they don't have it. And, we always heard that other cliche, misery loves company. Sometimes people don't want you to succeed, because if you move up, then they feel somehow like they have to. Well, they don't have to. But rather than follow your lead and motivate themselves to become more, they'd rather pull you down, the crabs in the barrel thing. But success is absolutely critical. No one will benefit if you quit. Remember, your kids are watching you. And that brings me to another story. I told this story before. When I first got started, my daughter was a teenager. And she watched me struggle. And she watched me push forward. And there were times when I wanted to quit. And, eventually, after she went to school and everything, she started a little entrepreneur thing of her own. And I asked her one time, I said, what motivated you to do that? And she said, Dad, I was watching you. So remember, your kids are watching you. People are watching you, And the thing, don't quit. You just have to find a way to win at what you're doing. Because no one will benefit from your failures but you. Because remember this, a failure is not really a failure. You just found something that didn't work. I don't know if you've heard this. Thomas Edison made the incandescent light. Most of you probably heard this before if you're business owners. He failed 10,000 times trying to invent the incandescent light bulb. And when they asked him about it, he said, well, I didn't fail 10,000 times. I just found 10,000 ways that didn't work. So, here's the thing. Like I said, don't quit. Don't give up. If you fail, you fail. Because what if you could course correct and turn those failures into success? How about that? So, I got an assignment for you guys tonight. And again, I got this information from 10 Times Rule with Grant Cardone. And there's 2 exercises in here, and I want you to consider doing this. 2 things. What are some cute sayings you have heard that about success that diminishes importance? And how would being successful be important to you? And how would it improve your life? I'd really love to hear some feedback from you guys on that. If you're catching this live, that's great. I appreciate everybody who has been on live. If you're catching this on the replay, please push hashtag replay. And, if you think that anyone can benefit from this, if you found any value in this information, please share it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please, give me a big thumbs up. And I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. That's JL the Anti-Guru. And also, if you're a business owner and you want to come on and be interviewed, I love to bring other business owners on and help you to showcase your businesses. I believe that my success is directly tied to the people that I help and serve. So I always want to give back. That's one of the reasons why I do these trainings and motivational things, because I want to see people succeed. We've had some tough times over the last 2 years. People have lost their jobs. People have lost their businesses. Some people lost their homes, lost their minds. But it's us, the business owners, the entrepreneurs, remember, that made this country great. We're the ones that brought this country to what it is. And we can move it forward. But we have to stick with what we're doing. Learn to win the game. Learn to win at the game of your business so that you can be a success. And remember, success can be defined in many different ways. It is not always about money. The acquisition of wealth should never be the driving force why you are in business. I always said the best businesses are the businesses that solve people's problems. Those are the best. But again, that's pretty much all that I have for you today. We are going to end it the same way we started, with a little music. And remember, I want you to eat well and live strong. And we are out.